Greetings, defenders of Yodaville, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Roman Triumph, Episode 4, Slaying Dragons. Okay. A fearsome Draco, the legendary Roman dragon, has been disturbed by noise from the industries and activities in your settlement. With its mighty wings and fiery breath, this dragon can lay waste to buildings and defenses alike. Its arrival heralds destruction as it scorches the land and terrorizes your citizens. It can fly over walls, place towers inside your settlement. Cool. Well, current priority now is prepare to be attacked by a Draco. The other important thing about this is, so the Draco flies easily faster than your troops can move. It's coming from the southwest, but it doesn't really matter because it's going to fly right over our walls. So what I'm going to do is get a network of towers, probably temporary ones, built in and around the settlement so that there is some, like, tower defense, if you will, for the Draco, so that there are towers firing on it at all times. And we have 5 months to prepare for the Draco. The towers around here, plus the food stockpile, should be highest priority. And I have to make sure that I don't run out of stone, because the towers require stone upkeep, so if we run out of stone to maintain the towers, we end up in a situation where our towers get destroyed from upkeep neglect. So stone gatherers and wood gatherers. So let's restrict builders up to 15, so we have more stone and wood gathering. Cheers. We've got 32 vacant beds, so we have lots of vacant beds. Comfort is quite high, but health could be better. So one of the things about health is hospitals would be awesome, but it's actually kind of expensive, and then it does have gold upkeep. So I'll keep my eye on that. It's something that I do want to invest in at some point, but maybe not quite yet. And if I don't immediately need the coin, I can lower my tax rate, and that will also increase happiness as well. Because, you know, nobody likes paying taxes. So there's 2 sections of the northern wall that are yet to be built. Iron mining is still underway. It's going to be about another month. And then we have all these towers to throw together ASAP. Once we have iron mining, I think one of the most efficient ways to try to take down a dragon is scorpion tech, which is like a giant mounted crossbow-like thing. It's formidable against small beasts and anti-personnel, and I don't know if I have the time to get one before the Draco comes, but like, it doesn't hurt to try. So that's what I will attempt to do. And we're still under the benefit of the bountiful harvests, which is good, because, like, I don't have any room for food. We're literally maxed out food right now. So maybe what I'll do is train some troops with it. So in terms of troop count, I've got... I'll do some more pylum. Oh, not enough resources. What am I missing? I'm missing iron. Got it. I'll do some lower level pylum, because I can always disband them after the dragon attack is over. What's the drink choice? I almost exclusively drink either coffee or water. So this here is water. Alright, getting some of the inner towers. And I'll man them once we're like 1 month out from dragon attack. Can you track dragons with bows? Hypothetically, but there are no bows in the game yet. That's a coming soon unit I mentioned before. The Sagittarius archers are not in the game yet. So the best you can do is throw javelins. But hey, it worked for Hector. Maybe it'll work for us. The towers do have archers on them, true. There's no, like, units that you can train for archers, but there are the towers. Can't believe that one wall segment just hasn't gotten done. Just do it. All right, food stocks have grown. Good. So we're up to 950 total. So we actually have somewhere to put this blessed crops. It's probably not even enough room. I'll probably need to even add more storage, but whatever. And as far as the God's favor goes, she's just happy. She's overjoyed, and hopefully will continue to be. Research for iron mining is done. I am going to research Scorpion. And then let's immediately start making use of the iron mine. So I'm going to set an iron mine up here. And this is going to be the highest priority because it offers big defensive bonuses once built. Yeah, at least the enemy incoming isn't bothered by walls, so my incomplete wall network doesn't really matter exactly. I mean, that wall did just get done, though, but still, walls don't matter to a dragon. They fly. Stone's looking pretty bad. So there's not a lot of loose stone left around the inside of my walls here. So I'm queuing up what there is, but this stone is pretty inefficient to collect versus the quarry, but I'm going to collect it anyway. Just because land clearing is kind of nice to do. And I don't need stone so urgently that I can't afford to do some land clearing. So taking a look at the jobs. Yep, we have 5 stone gatherers. Good. So I just need to make sure that stone quantity doesn't bottom out or my archer towers fall to ruin. So there's the network of towers that covers most of the inside of the base. We've got our standing 12 legionary army, and a bunch of them are tier 2, which is kind of nice. And we're working on getting iron going so that we can have stronger defenses heading towards the fight. So researching scorpion turrets, which should get done right around the time the Draco threat's coming, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually make use of them and build scorpion turrets before it arrives. We have idle workers here, so the idle workers should... Actually, I'll put the idle workers to work in the quarry. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, my stone amount just climbed like crazy. Forget that. Cut wood. Some of those idle workers are going to be put to work in the iron mines in just a second, because this is about to get built. Oh, don't torment me at 99%. The other thing we could do with the iron, which I'm not going to do right now, but you can use iron to upgrade yield from farms. So you can have fewer people working the farms at higher yields, which is really nice. So now that we have the iron mine, let's raise its priority up so that people are actually working in it. And we'll start to get an iron income. I will also put a stockpile right next to the iron mine. taking a look. I could get iron arrow research queued up after scorpion to make use of the iron that we're getting from the mine. But I think just focusing on the scorpion makes the most sense for now. And the iron's coming in, which is great. Where do I have an archer hired? Oh, yes. Fired for now. So all of the wood gatherers are going to be furloughed from wood gathering and put into the archer towers in about a month in preparation for the dragon attack. And hopefully I get another blessing from Ceres, because our blessing for bounty is over. Just ended. Wouldn't mind a new one. Now, unlike the Barbarians, there's really not much rhyme or reason as to how the Draco attacks. It just terrorizes everything. So the Barbarians are actively trying to go after your homes and your wealth. The Dragon is just burning things down. Like, it's a beast. It does beast things. So we'll try to prepare as best we can to defend against, random beast attack, but the best you can really do is put towers everywhere and have some pylum to be able to move around, try to chase it down. So scorpions are done. And I am going to place a scorpion. It's wall mounted, so maybe what I'll do is like build one random wall here to like drop a scorpion on it. And now that we're nearly 1 month out, I'm going to re-enable all of the archer towers around. Additionally, let's have you guys vote on next research. So as far as the research goes, food, I would probably pick baking to be able to make wheaten bread, so it's more nourishing and healthier. For housing, maybe furniture upgrade for nicer houses. Industry, I would go towards kiln efficiency, so we get more bricks, bang for a buck, because we could furlough half of our brick workers and just make bricks more efficiently. For services, maybe go arena for entertainment, and city defense, I would work my way to brick walls. So, have you vote on that for a minute. I'm also going to raise the tax rate because we are in a net negative gold. So as much as I want people to immigrate, taxes, collecting them, kind of important. And with all of my extra food, because I don't have space for it, I'm just going to like give some to Ceres. I know she's at like 100% gain, but you know, whatever. Keep her happiest. Is a happy goddess is a goddess that doesn't smite us. All right. Let's keep re-enabling the archers. And I don't exactly know where the dragon's going to fly, so I'm going to enable like all the archers that are like remotely close to the center of town, because they might end up being used. Because the dragon flies around a lot. I don't think the dragon's going to quite fly all the way out here. Maybe I'll be wrong, but whatever. Alright, you guys want me to invest in industry, so let's go ahead and get kiln efficiency. And for that I need 2 brickworks built. I already have 2 built, so perfect. We've already satisfied the condition. Alright, Scorpion. And this is priority number 1. So yeah, it's a little weird that it's like a scorpion tower in the way that it is, but DPS is 1350 a minute. So if we can get that built, as you can see, it pretty much covers almost the entire town. Uh-oh. And we just had a theft. Our warehouse has been broken into, and stone, iron, tools, weapons, and cloth were stolen. So while we build that, I'm also going to build the town guard. I'm going to build the town guard, let's say right next to the courthouse, or the tax collector, and the tower that we just built. So the town guard here is the first sort of, like, building to produce safety. Because the safety weight within our city is rather low, which causes crime and other things. So there is a -3 happiness for 4 months as a result of the break-ins, the uptick of crime. So hopefully the town guard will help to tamp down on that. Is there a risk of the Draco wiping out the temple? Yeah, it's possible. And that would really piss Ceres off, but I'd probably have enough time to recover from it before it became, you know, fatal or whatever. Alright, I'm about as ready as I can be for the dragon. We also have the scorpion up and ready now too. So the scorpion operator, I'm going to need to hire. I'm going to raise them up to where the archer tier is. So someone's operating the scorpion and ready to defend. Gaius and Virgilius. Godspeed to you guys. Shoot down dragons. Oh, this tower should have people in it too. So I think we're all geared. I'm surprised that I managed to get a scorpion before the dragon. That's good. Is it possible to upgrade tier 1 troops? I don't think so. I think maybe if you have barracks research you can. I don't have barracks research yet. So barracks research is here. That allows you to train citizens for... I don't know. Well, we can work towards that. At least for now, there doesn't seem to be a way for me to upgrade like that. And we did build the town guard, so let's also make sure that we have town guardsmen. Which should be adding safety to our town. And will stop crime going forward. Alright, here we go. Dragon time. So the melee, obviously you're just going to stand around, they can't hit the dragon, but my javelineers can. Or can try at least. Here it is with 1,000 HP. Oh, you know what? Maybe these towers are going to get some action. I'm going to muster archers into them. In the case that the dragon comes way up northeast. As you can see, there's really not a rhyme or reason as to what the dragon attacks. But we'll keep chasing it and trying to kill it. Yeah, this tower is pretty gone. Dragon was like, ah, there's an unguarded archer tower, so I'm gonna just raze it to the ground. Thanks, dragon. now it's going after my brickworks. The good news is when it stops to attack us, it's stationary and easier to hit. So the brickworks is gone, and I queued up to rebuild it because I have the resources. But the dragon's half dead thanks to like the network of archer towers all throughout the city. And it's coming back up northeast. Are these guys? Yes, so the archer towers up here are now manned. Oh, well, this is an awkward time for a blessing. Left, right, or delay. Bountiful harvest, crop resilience, or delay. It is March. If that helps. You can see the month in the top left, so it is the start of spring. And Bountiful Harvest has won as a result of that revelation. Because it's not winter. This poor archer's like, dude, help! Help! I'm trying, man! Ooh, good javelin volley. Well, that tower's toast. The dragon is down to about a fifth. And it's coming back to where my scorpion is, so it should be going down pretty soon. Oh, don't go after the homes. Yo, just die already. It found like a... Oh, there, down it goes! I am a dragon slayer! Imagine having your home almost crushed by a dragon falling from the sky. Alright, current priority is finish the town walls. We almost have a fully enclosed town wall network. And I am going to... You know what? Instead of disabling my archers like that, what I'll do is I'll lower the archer priority to the bottom. So they just automatically go unemployed because there's always wood gathering tasks to be done before the archers. That way I don't have to go archer to archer tower to change their priorities. That's the cheaper and easier way to do it. Research complete for kilns. So in my kilns, this kiln, I am going to upgrade for kiln efficiency. So it will require a little bit more gold, but it will produce more bricks. And then I'm going to furlough the other brick workers, seeing if I can go off of one boosted brickworks instead of having two. Research next will be up to you. So if we went with food, baking, if we went with houses and monuments, furniture, if we went with industry, maybe in this case, I would do large storage. No, maybe blacksmith for tools and weapons. For services, arena, and for city defense, work to bricks. And the rest of the city defenses will be here. That looks about right. And we'll do 2 towers for this. Nice. Well, it's not obviously going to help for flyers, but having full walls all around at least buys us time for when enemies come in from the land. You did see, I'm sure, that the horde of barbarians and berserkers cut through my wooden walls rather quickly. Wooden walls aren't really sufficient later in the game, but it slows them down a bit. I'm also going to disable a few of the wheat farms because we don't have anywhere to put the food, so might as well have more builders, I think. How expensive is Scorpion? Yeah, I should probably furlough the people working there too. The upgrade and consumption isn't terrible. It's 4 wood, 4 gold, 2 iron. It's expensive, but like given its DPS of being like 5 times that of an archer tower for only 2 extra operators, it's a pretty good trade, I think. But I just furloughed the people working in there too. The upkeep cost is the same, it just doesn't staff, it's unstaffed. One thing I'm going to do is get advanced harvesting for my cabbage farms. So the advanced harvesting will add additional monthly production. I know the poll's over it, but additional monthly production for the cabbage farms, because the cabbage farms are adding health, which is a pretty useful resource. And it looks like my next research project is going to be something in the city defense. So taking a look at city defense, I wanted to work towards brick walls. The problem with that is I don't have the gold, so I'm going to raise taxes a little bit so they can afford it. I don't think there's much else to do if I don't have gold. Let's see if there's really anywhere to... Almost everything. So large storage doesn't require gold, so I could get that now. Furniture upgrades doesn't require gold, so I could get that now. So maybe I'll just do furniture upgrades, just so that my researchers aren't idle. And then when I have the gold for brick archer towers, I'll do that. Hey, Turtle, thank you for the bits. Cheers, CIV. Man, Twitch doesn't like bits and Roman numerals. I appreciate you trying. I think I might need a second quarry. I really don't want to build a quarry there, though. Well, actually, it's not close enough to the houses to affect them. So I guess I will. Just to be able to keep up with our stone upkeep. Because our stone upkeep is about 56 a month. And our production is only 27 a month. So it's a net negative that needs to be rectified. Rip another hunter? Yeah. Occupational safety and health is pretty low priority here in Rome. And there is research for that. In the food industry, safe hunting. To make it a little bit more safe to do that. Alright, I don't quite have enough for the brick archer tower, but we're 22 out of the 25 gold, so I think it's going to happen pretty soon. The furniture upgrade that I just got allows you to click on any of the houses, and for a little bit of upgrade cost and upkeep, you get higher baseline comfort. Our comfort right now is pretty high. So I'm not too worried about it. It was just like something to invest in. But we did just get the coin from this month's collection. So here is brick archer towers. Alright. Stone production and consumption is just about matched. Wood I'm not worried about because there's plenty of woods around still. Once I need a forester, I mean, that's not a big deal. And our happiness is about 100% productivity. So we're on track to have a good month. Food is still more than I really need, so I'm going to furlough even more farmers for now. Until we need the grain, because, like, there's nowhere to store it. I could build more storages, but 1,000 food is kind of a lot. We consume, like, 200 a month. So it is only maybe just shy of 5 months of food, but still, 5 months of food is a lot, especially when Ceres loves you so much. And she does. Oh, the other thing. I'm going to close off one of the clay pits. Now that we have only one of the brickworks running, I don't need 2 clay pits feeding 1 brickworks, because that's, like, way more clay than we need. Time for a new festival because Ceres deserves it. Maybe what I'll do is sacrifice food to her. A festival costs gold and we don't have a lot of gold, but we do have a lot of food. We already have bountiful harvests, but you know what? Just to be nice. It's not like I'm hurting for food. And the remainder of the wall's almost done. And then we'll have walled up on every side, which is great. With a lot of room for expansion too, which is nice. Oh, we have, alright, let's queue up some more trees to be cut down. Because we essentially had a lot of people hired as archers temporarily, because we ran out of work that wasn't, city defense. You can go fishing, yes, if we had the research. So in the, to answer your question, in the research tree here... Oh, let me pause. There is... fishing huts. So, that's another thing to potentially invest in. Sure. Speaking of which, we just finished brick towers. So what do you want next? And I think what I'm going to do is the tower... here, I will... make into brick. As like a token tower in the center of town. Maybe this one too. The two overlooking like the city. Most of the city. Maybe this one as well. I don't have enough brick. Crap, I just used all my brick. Brickworks, guess what? You're hiring. Haha. And not only you're hiring, but you're getting kiln efficiency. Using up all your bricks is, like, dangerous, because if I don't quickly ramp up brick production, the temples start to fall apart. And when the temples fall apart, Ceres gets real pissed. So, don't want that. Alright, we have a complete wall around everything. Sweet. And 45 barbarians coming from the northwest. Prep for the barbarian attack. If you haven't voted already about what next research to go pursue, feel free. It looks like let's just do. So I don't have the brick or gold to do most of this. So I'm going to wait until I have the resources. Let's raise taxes a little bit in order to try to get more gold for research. I'll raise it up to 2.5%. And I'm rolling out some additional units, so we have a max amount of units without having barracks upgraded. So 12 plus whatever I just queued up. 8. So 20. And most of them are tier 2. Okay, industry and food tied. Got it. Let's go ahead and get fishing, because you guys showed an interest. So I'll start researching fishing, and then industry tied with it. So after we get fishing, maybe safe mining? Although that requires a lot of gold. Kind of everything requires a lot of gold. The only thing that doesn't would be large storage. Maybe we'll get large storage, although I don't think it's strictly necessary. And some of the brick archer towers got built. So the brick archer towers have an HP of 280, whereas the regular ones have an HP of 150. So they're just tankier towers that have slightly higher base DPS and slightly higher range and slightly lower reload times. So for the cost, you get a lot more bang for your buck, just multiple wood towers, but like, you know, especially given the resource monthly upkeep consumption of the brick towers being, well, brick, which is a much harder resource to come by than wood and stone. But still, they're slightly better, so they're kind of nice. And now they're both upgraded. Watch a blast! Thank you for the resub. Well, there's all the units. 20 units rolling out. So the reason why I didn't bother investing in blacksmithing, well, one, I don't have the gold, but two, I have plenty of weapons and tools and the like, so I don't have any problem fielding it. I got these as a result of like killing barbarians and also clearing the tutorial quests. I'd like to save up for a hospital, but I don't have the brick for that either. You can see why I had built multiple brickworks, because of how crucial brick is for building and maintaining your structures. Looks like we're getting some... So maybe what I'll do is up here, where they're going to be attacking, once I have a little bit more gold, I will set up some scorpions to defend against these barbarians as well. Because I'm at my troop max without having barracks research, but I could set up a scorpion or two to help with the defense of the town. And I need to gather... I don't have room for more wood. Maybe gather stone from down there. I'm trying to unemploy our scorpion and archer tower because they don't really do anything. So stone gathering, I'm going to max out at 10. There we go. That way they're productive. And I'll reactivate the clay pit worker. I mean, not that I'm running low on clay, but like, might as well. Now, pretty soon we'll have fishing research done, and then we'll be able to hire some fishermen to supplement our food supply. So after we get fishing, if you want for food, I would probably save up for sheep farming. For houses, I would get insulation. Working my way to like villa, I guess. Industry, I would go for safe mining. Services and religion, maybe altar or divine conquest, or arena actually might be nice to try to add happiness. And then for city defense, brick walls, which are stronger and not susceptible to like fire. Although I'm not entirely sure I'm going to roll out brick walls before the raiders come in, because I don't think there's strictly time for that. But I did get 2 scorpions up north queued up to get built. And I think in this case what I'll do is once the defense is done, I'm going to break the scorpions down because they have a relatively high upkeep cost for coin. Which means the scorpion that was in the center of town I'm also going to break down as well. Some of the other towers in town I'm going to break down so that I don't have to upkeep them. We'll keep the 2 brick towers, but the rest will go. And if I need them again, I can always build them again. But I don't suspect I'm going to get hit by a Draco attack anytime soon. So 2 months until the Barbarians. Thank you for tuning in to Roman Triumph, which originally streamed live on Twitch March 4th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Roman citizens.